Leonard Nebo, Brick Township School District, Director of IT. Essentially, it was all paper-based and phone calls. So phone calls would come in, or you get the walk down the hallway and somebody would say, "Hey, I have a problem," and you'd have to go out and fix it, or say, "I'll be right back," and you'd have to file it away in your memory to go back there and to find resolution to the problem. So it was a little disorganized and decentralized. Walking into a building with a task to do and not being able to complete the one task because you got pulled in 9 different directions as soon as you walked in a building. That was the biggest headache going before IT Direct, and also being able to track our incidents and to see the use of our resources. Well, IT Direct was a perfect fit for us. We have 15 buildings, 12,000 students, and a little bit more than 12,000 students, and about 2,500 staff members. And like I said, there was no centralized spot where people could do IT resolution. Number one, it's all about the data. It's all about being able to drill that data down and get your information, get your reports, and be able to justify decisions that you make. Second is to maximize your resources, whether it be human capital and also the physical piece of that for hardware and software maintenance. Third reason is the ease of use. We have all the staff members, they put in the tickets, and it was essentially, we put out a 2-page, here's how to log on to IT Direct and put in your trouble tickets. The other factor of that is scalability. Now we have IT Direct, now when people go, we're going to do the same process for a Maintenance Direct. Well, they don't have to create a new account, they don't have a new username, it's the same usernames, it's the same credentials, it's the same building location. As soon as we set up IT Direct with all the buildings and the locations, that just flowed through to Maintenance Direct, and the setup was literally a couple clicks of a mouse and we were up and running for Maintenance Direct. So now we can tell people, go in and log in, and you can be able to put in an IT ticket or you can put in a maintenance ticket. It's the same process, so that learning curve, the training on our end from an instructional technology standpoint, we don't have to go through and retrain people to use a separate piece of software. It's the exact same interface, it's the exact same user credentials and user account, and people are familiar with it, so they're more likely to use it. Well, like I said, we have 15 buildings and 2,500 staff members. My staff is myself, a network engineer, and 1 full-time tech and 1 part-time tech for the whole district. And right now what it's done is it's taken, and we've been able to use the limited resource, the limited manpower to hit all buildings on a regular schedule every week. People know when we're coming, when we're going to be in a building, and we can look at our work queue and see exactly where we're needed. If also we need to shift a day or we need to shift resources to a certain building where there's more work orders put into there, we can now have the ability to do that because we have the tracking ability. My one goal every day is to make sure that that one teacher that needs to print out an exam for a 5th period class is able to print that exam. That's the one thing they need to do all day long, and if the printer's not working, then they can't do that, and that's it's ruined their day. So that's always in the back of my mind is that user experience. I was able to basically in the summer go through and try to get us on a replacement schedule for computers, and it was specifically tied to IT Direct data that I was able to pull when I ran a report, and I figured I ran it by we have these 10-year-old machines in our school buildings, and I was able to show to the board members and the community that it was costing us more money each year to maintain the existing computers in hourly rates of our technicians and myself and our network engineer, and also in parts, than it was to go ahead and get a new machine on a yearly lease, an annual lease, and be able to to justify it that there's one machine in the district that calls it the $5,500 computer, because that's how much it cost to maintain that machine over the previous 2 years. So we could have bought 6, 7 new computers instead of that old 10-year-old clunker. I've used School Dude now I've been in for 2 school districts, and it's the ease of use of the applications, the customer service and support. You make a phone call, you send an email, the live chat for something, that's a great feature on the website where you can just click on the live chat, and because I call it just-in-time help desk, and and because of the School Dude product, we implemented something like that for our school district. So when people are out and the teachers out there wanting to use a piece of software and they're not quite sure how to do something, they click on, they can chat with one of our instructional technology, professional development staff members, and it's that just-in-time training. I need just this right now, and I don't need the whole hour session. I just want to get through what I need to get through. So that's a real huge help. The other fact is the people. Everybody seems dedicated. Everybody that works for School Dude, just a great bunch of people to work with, and it's been a real joy.